Hi guys. All right, the whole part is in here this time is about being for Earth. But I am also going to go ahead, because we're in Virgo is why I'm doing Earth. But I'm going to go ahead and take some live questions as well as at the end. So heads up for that. All right. Who's in here? Hey, you. What you doing? She's like, wouldn't miss it. Okay. And I got another one. I let a few people know. Okay. Sorry. I should have done all this, and I did. But, all right. So I have a few new decks. And in that new few decks, watching the weather, I'll bet you are. So in that few new decks, I do have a chakra tarot deck. It's really, really cool. I picked out, and I'll be doing everyone's signs in the new decks that I've got. I've got some of the old decks as well, but the point is that, you know, I'm not as completely comfortable with those, so I wrote some notes. But I wanted to get started using them, so it is what it is. All right, that being said, sorry about the excess noise. All right, so the first one, I think I'll start out with the tarot ones because that's where I actually have it in there. And I will say this, I picked out, this is what the back of this deck looks like, okay? And this is the ones that are chakra tarot. And then around the front, they have different colors on them. And I picked the most important card, I thought, out of each deck and this is for Capricorn, but I picked the one out of each deck that I felt was going to be important. So, or the most important card in the deck. Hey, girl. She's like, I made it. All right. That being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about all right. This is another chakra deck, and it's got like so many different things in it. But this one here is 27 for fertility. This is Capricorn one as well. And as we know, 2 plus 7 is 9. So we are, you know, going ahead, and I'll be doing air later as well later this evening for those of you who, you know, may listen to it later. Hello, girl. But anyway, so fertility. It says the frequency of fertility, and when we think of fertility, we think of babies, but that's not really what that's not really all that it means. Invites us to be more open. I'm sure, girl. Be open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So Capricorns, hopefully Saturn and Pluto are going to let you kind of calm back down from 2019 enough to play and have fun. All right, so that being said, the other one that I got for Capricorn, and these are the new cards, as I said. I'm still just working through that. Hey, Miss Pam. Woo woo! All right, now it is called the Ever Unfolding Rose. Okay. Now it says, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Okay. Now it also says the ever unfolding, work your lights, the ever unfolding rose. What we have to understand is that, you know, when things pop open, okay, they pop open very beautifully, but maybe not every day as beautiful as perhaps what a closed rose looked like. And then, of course, when the open rose opens up, we're about at the end of it, at the end of the cycle. So basically for September, it says cracked open is happening for you, not to you. So Capricorn, remember that this month. It's in September. It's for you, not to you. You're going to notice a direction that the Capricorns are taking, in the essence that they're actually in the process of opening up here. Gotcha. All right, now, again, new deck. These are it's a tarot set of cards, but they're all about chakras. So, I will get more into it. Just perhaps not today, unless somebody actually has a question about it. But anyway, the first card was the Fool for the tarot people. Now, what I need you guys to understand is, I won't tell you what it looks like, finger thrown up people. All right. The Fool in this deck, it associates with the red chakra, your first chakra. And it's, of course, the beginning of a journey, risk, starting afresh. And this is where, basically your first chakra, and we do need to really make sure that we clean our chakras at least once a week, at the very least once a month. Okay, and it's new moon, so it's going to be, and it's in Virgo. So that's all I'm going to really say about that. All right. So yeah, some of you could have had a really bad day. I didn't get up till after 1. All right. The second one is the challenge card, and it is the 8 of Swords. Okay. Again, we're talking about your red chakra, your first chakra. The mind is preventing joy and movement. While feeling stuck feels real, it's time to rethink life. Okay, so, but you're not moving forward. Okay, if you can't go backwards anymore, the universe isn't going to let you, Capricorn, go backwards. I mean, you have to move forward. Okay, you can't go back into that stuck language that you knew. It's not that the universe will no longer let you. Neither will Saturn or Pluto. All right. The third card is what's hanging over your head. It is in the Celtic cross. And it's what is about to come in. And for Capricorns, it says rest. And this rest is before movement. It is the green chakra, okay, which is your heart chakra. And they want you to start to rest because movement is about to take place for you. And you have to remember that in the next 3 to 6 months, you got the Lover's card. And this is really a relationship for Capricorns, okay? It's not just like in some decks you get the Lovers and we're like, oh my God, somebody's cheating. No, it's not that in this. It's not. All right, so the fifth card is the Death card, but we're not talking about people dying here. We're talking about transformations. We're talking about, now we're getting a vessel of clarity. Again, universe, like I told you they are moving you forward, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. It is our seventh chakra. It's our root chakra. And those cards are purple. Miss Pam, I know you had like a question on that. Or you were looking up, and it definitely means you're also manifesting your dreams. Okay, so while Capricorns think that they're stuck, they're actually, remember, the rose is happening for you, not to you. All right, so your near future, again, Lover's card. And it is a union, a consciousness, a clarity, and enlightenment. This is how I feel for this person. It's the 7th crown chakra, fulfillment in a relationship. It's finally going to happen. What you've been stopping from happening, it is going to happen. The universe will no longer say, sorry. They're not going to let you. And if you're a Capricorn and you happen to find dimes or pennies, or any kind of money, that is your angels letting you know that they are pointing you in the direction that you need to go. And by the way, karma is usually tenfold. And if you find them dimes heads up, well, that's positive karma. Positive tenfold. You did something good. All right, temperance. All right, temperance is attitude about this. It says replenish, fulfillment of a relationship. Okay, so temperance, replenishment, destiny, it's the orange chakra. Temperance is usually patience and balance, but not in this deck. It's all about replenishing. It's all about destiny. It's all about, finding yourself. Okay, and the orange chakra, of course, I'm pretty sure your second chakra. I'm pretty sure it is. For those of you that know, maybe you might want to go ahead and type that to be 100% positive. You have no idea how much I have going on to really get all of that. And I didn't bring the book out, so I could actually tell you. Your last card, Capricorn, for September is the Four of Coins. All right, usually that's manage resources wisely, but that's not what that card is here. It is green, so it's the heart chakra, which is your fourth one, I do believe. It says feelings blocked, not getting needed answers, a need to reframe your answers, a need to reinvest in yourself and others. It's coming. Okay, we can go ahead and ask it. I'll take one. Just ask it. Just one. All right. Capricorn, I love my flexibility. This is for your health. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. Now, so flexibility is going to be like what's important for you, Capricorn? Yes, right. It says, I flow with life like a willow tree. I can bend and stretch, and I always come back to my center. Okay, so flexibility is where it's at for you, Capricorn, in September. All right. A lot of you are going to be under stress, and you're not going to be able to stop that. Okay, and simply because the universe is forcing you, Saturn and Pluto are forcing you to do things that you didn't want to do. So it's going to happen. So your angel that had you back this month will be the angel of stress. The angel of stress. She will be there to help you. Bless your hearts. We also have boundaries. This is the Hidden Realm deck, the Metal King. We have discipline, armor, and boundaries. So there's going to be some boundaries that you're going to want to set up. Okay, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that you're going to get rid of them eventually. Set them up now. Oh, okay. If you're driving, then, maybe you shouldn't be texting. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the money aspects of what's going on for Capricorn. All right, make a gratitude list, Caps. Write it if you want to, but don't do it at risk. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart, instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Okay, be grateful for them. Count your blessings. It's basically telling you to count your blessings. Beautiful card. I mean, there's a lamb, there's a donkey. Like, it's a grateful card. Count your blessings. All right, we also have the Six of Action, and this is again about money. It says, what a wonderful experience for you. Your project, Capricorn, is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. All right, now we're going to step into the love aspect, which is everybody's biggest question. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. Again, with the boundaries. Okay. Oh, okay. Melanie, type your question. Okay, so I'm just about done. We're on the love, and I'll answer your question in between Taurus. All right, boundaries again. Okay, so now we have two things that are boundaries. This, though, is basically, let me go ahead and say, because some people go, oh God, I'm going to have to tell somebody no. Yeah, well, it's a yes and a no. All right, so it says you have drawn this card today because it's time for you to look at the way you have set your personal boundaries in the past as well as the present. Take a gentle look at what these boundaries have created for you in your life so far and resolve to reset them. So if it's not working, if what you've done in the past didn't work, isn't working, it's time to reset that. Ask your angels and guides to support you in communicating more lovingly and clearly from now on. So a clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. Remember, Capricorns, you can try to keep putting it off. Not going to happen. All right. Most of you, whoever it is, you are separated from the person. It means at some point in time you did see them. You've at least seen their face. You've at least spoken to them. For whatever reason, there's a rift. Let go of control issues. Again, with the boundaries. If setting the boundaries aren't working, maybe we need to fix that too. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. A lot of you that's going on in here, Capricorn, it's divine timing. Okay, so can we really go ahead and give like a specific? Not really. But we can, once it's close, we can go that road though. They'll give me timing. Okay, so it says, don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't really want you. Okay, so if this person doesn't want you, does that mean don't try? No. One, it just means there could be circumstances. And that hurricane is now a 3. There could be circumstances. There could be reasonings why. They may not want you for just like right now. But if you keep pushing this person away, maybe in the end, you're really not going to get this person. Also, only time will tell. So it does sound, Capricorns, like you guys have a lot going on in the love life that you could probably just go ahead and fix. All right, embrace your emotions. No Capricorn wants to embrace their emotions. Not even once. Well, maybe once. But it says, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. I'm telling you, Saturn and Pluto and Uranus all had a bet. Uranus won. Uranus won. Okay? So now Saturn and Pluto have to fix what they let go asunder while they were not in their signs. That's why Saturn's being so hard on Capricorns. Pretty much everybody right now, because it's still retrograde, but it's going to go direct and not that long from now. And yeah, they want y'all to catch up. Melanie, are you still with me? Because I'll take your question right now. Just make sure you give me your birthday again. I know I think it's Gemini, but tell me what it is. Hoodie. I think she left us. I just want to be clear. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started on Tauruses. Maria, write this down, 741. Please. You seem to be the starter of all things. This is what time this starts, and this is what time this starts. Okay. Healing. His birthday is 129. That's what's up with him. He's a jack of clubs. Ooh. You go, girl. Maria's like, I really need to know this question because I want to leave. $741. Is that the beginning of the address? Thank you, Miss Melanie. Ooh, hard work. What's going on with that? I have it takes 3 things or 3 people hang on to that question, Miss Maria. Okay. 612. Now, is Arnie somebody that you like, Miss Maria? Not Maria, sorry. You're leaving tomorrow? Melanie. I got too many M's, but that's like me. All right. 612, 5 of diamonds. All right, so let's look at this from his point of view. All right, a jack of clubs, and the reason why I say that is a jack of clubs. I told you were going back. A jack of clubs is somebody that they love you or they don't love you. And if there's somebody in their life that they had this huge thing for once upon a time. Girl, you should be fine. You're Venus Neptune. What's he doing? Oh, gotcha. That's because he's a jack of clubs. Let me tell Ben Affleck is a jack of clubs. Does that help? Tom Selleck, jack of clubs. Sarah Jessica Parker, jack of clubs. Oprah Winfrey is a jack of clubs. They can be very successful people, but they have to have but Oprah never married, and Oprah never will. Okay, so they're the mentally creative. They can be creative, dishonest, or a mixture of both. That's what's wrong with the jack of clubs. It's where they're at in their learning of things. Who was what? The jack of clubs, that's the 129. How long have you been seeing each other? No, if a jack of clubs honestly loves you, there's nothing and nobody will stop them. But yeah, oh God, we have illusion and deceptions, darling. Right now is not a good time. Let him ghost you. But the devil is in the environment, so that's where you're good. Yeah, there's some stuff going on. And he does think about you, just so, heads up, he does do that. Who's the king of fire? Who's the male fire sign? Yeah, follow your intuition. I still think this will pass. You guys have a Venus connection, just so you know. This guy really does care for you. So, you go to your doctor's appointment. He really does care. When he'll be back in touch again is a whole other animal. So, just inbox me. All right. Sorry. 21:59. We're back on Taurus. Okay, guys? So, Miss Pam, hopefully you're still with me. All right. Now, and I know this is a big can. Look. Right now, he's got that dishonesty part going on. I'm not telling him to walk away because as a Gemini, oh, so you're panicking, basically, because you like him. No panicking, no overthinking, okay? No panicking, no overthinking. Rein him in there, baby, rein him in. All right, back to 12:45. No! I just said don't give up. You just need to let him do his thing. Look, as an air sign, you're going to have to, I know you've been hurt. I know, okay? And no air sign, there's a few in here, and they'll tell you. They do not like to be hurt. But unfortunately for love, you're going to have to take that chance. You're welcome. Don't walk away yet. 23:20 for Taurus. All right, so we're moving on to Taurus. Healing. These geometric shapes actually play a very large part. And if I had the book in front of me, right? And that's very good advice, Miss Maria. But Jack of Clubs are a whole other animal, man. And she's the 5 of diamonds, so that just means that she's also got, things inside of her. But yeah, that works. Good. All right, healing. The frequency, Miss Pam. Healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. All right, so this is kind of like a mantra that you guys may want to go ahead and start doing for September. That sounded weird, didn't it? Yep. All right, here we go. All right, so work your light, deep replenishment. All right. So there's going to be a lot of deep replenishing that's going on for you guys. Now, 3 Kings, and I meant to look it up and did not. 3 Kings, Taurus, for the month of September means powerful, influential men forming social groups. These gatherings could consist of leisure or professional clubs. So you could end up going someplace where there's some professional men or gatherings of men that could, like the flea market, Miss Pam. Okay, maybe you'll go to the flea market and there's, like all these men and they look like they're up to no good, and they probably are. Okay, now, the card I picked out for you guys as the most influential in the tarot chakra deck is actually your challenge card. But I did that for Hope. H-O-P-E. Okay, not really a person. Miss Pam, are you still with me? She could have had, could have bumped her off. Okay, first king, and 3 Kings, there's a lot of people in this, in September. You have 3 kings. You had a queen. You had a knight. A lot of people. I mean, there's not much, as you know, Miss Pam, free will, free will, free will. When we're talking this many people's free will. All right, so allow things to unfold fully before saying no. Okay, so the King of Air, basically, it's your crown chakra. Any king, queen, jack, I think maybe even a page could all be crown. Okay, but it says allow things to unfold fully before saying no. Okay, so, automatically we think of a King of Air as being someone professional, but at the same time, hear it out. Like it, work it out. Let it become something that you don't automatically, don't automatically just say no simply because this sounds like this is going to go in a very bad direction. Don't automatically think no, okay? Because anything that's really dealing with the crown chakra is like overall chakra. So, this could be a great thing. Now, the next one, and I love this deck of cards. They're so beautiful. Me and color go way back. All right, your challenge card is the World. Oh, you're like, oh, God. No, Taurus is not, oh, God. Okay, because that's the Triumph card, the Travel card, the Satisfaction card. These things are coming for you. This is like the major Antarctica is, all of the chakras. Some of them are like all of the chakras. The World is every chakra. We're doing everybody all at one time here. Okay, that works. It's in the challenge simply because you have a few things to work through before you get to that. But knowing that you're going to actually helps. The Knight of Wands is your 3rd card. That's what's hanging over your head. This is the next 30 days. And it's the blue chakra, the throat chakra. Hey, girls, about time you join me. We're doing Taurus right now. Okay. What you could consider out of the blue is what you may have truly wanted all along. Okay, so all of a sudden you can have an aha moment, Taurus, this month in September and go, oh, wait a minute. That's where I wanted to go all along. So remember, before you say no, think it through. Your first instinct, because of Taurus and Uranus, and it's in your sign and it's reversed, you're going to want to automatically just go, nope, that's not for me. I need you to not just all of a sudden do that. Not in September. The 5 of Swords. Well, that sounds about as bad as what, Okay. It is, what was the 5 of Swords? I didn't write that down. I do apologize, I didn't write down which thing it was in. I do believe it's also the blue chakra. Right. Well, if you can get comfortable taking care of that Tuchus, I'm hoping that we can get comfortable taking care of our Tuchus. All right, now, had to go there too. All right, it says, card of necessary losses, a no-win situation. Okay, so right now you're finding yourself in no-win situations, man. You are damned if you do and damned if you don't. Why are you doing that? All right. So the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords is your next 30 days. I know. She's an Aquarian, man. Okay, but she is on the cusp. Love it. Okay, so remember, what you consider out of the blue is what you may truly also want all along. And card of necessary loss is a no-win situation. All right, now, the card that's coming in your 3 to 6 months. I know, man, I know it. I want you to be you. We Aquarians, you never know what's coming out of our mouths. All right, King of Fire. All right, so now we're going, oh, crap. But it says, allow yourself to be present in a situation, even if it's painful. Unfortunately, Uranus is really going to bring you out of your shell, any shell that you're in. Okay, and even when it's retro, it's still going to want to do the same thing. So I do sense a pattern here. Again, we're talking about our crown chakra. You guys got a lot of crown chakras. To me, that means like finishing things, or like putting the icing on top of the cake, or maybe the fruit on top of the icing. Like you guys have been putting off things for so long because you don't like to just kind of like go boom. You're not going to be Piper, boom, blow it up. Okay, but that's what's going to happen. Prepare yourselves. All right, now, the for and against card is the Queen of Coins. All right, so we're like, oh, that's me. Well, yeah, it's the Earth sign. But it says, realizing that intuitive path may not always be easy. Okay, so now we're going, oh, crap. I know what's going to happen, but I don't really want to know what's going to happen. Well, just kind of as we talk about, there are some days where I'd rather not know the things that I know, but if I really want to go in deep, and I can, just a heads up, remember, hit the subscribe button. Right, gotcha. And your last card, Taurus, for the tarot, the chakra tarot, is the Four of Swords. So that card really is, it's the heart chakra. It really is just exactly what it sounds like. Meditation, rest, recovering. You're going to need it. They want you to go ahead and make sure you do that. If we aren't recovered or even meditating, we can't possibly come across the answers that we need to come across. Okay? Now, we also have deep replenishment. We got work your light, deep replenishment. Okay? This card is also, it's the work your light deck. All right, so deep replenishment. Okay, collagen, bio oil, rest, retreat, be held. All right, look, when we get more than one deck that tells us we need to rest, everybody in the room, what do we need to do? Yep. This is another new deck that I got, and I love these because it tells us really what's going to be important for the month. We need to rest. Yes. I love my eyes, and it's a green chart. It's green. But September, Taurus, I love my eyes. I see clearly in every direction, past, present, and future. I see good in everyone. I lovingly create the life I love to look at. Okay, so they're actually telling you that it's okay for you guys to create this life that you love, that you want, that feels good. I know some of you have to be able to get to that situation, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just remember that you can't put it off forever. It sounds like the end of that is coming. Okay, Miss Pam, whether you want to admit that or not, it's coming. All right, Angel of Clairstance. Your angel this month will be the Angel of Clairstance. Now, they are definitely trying to tell you something, and they're wanting in. Remember, intuition is not all that it's cracked up to be. And it is the number 11, the master number. It says, the feelings you are receiving are correct. Your gift of clairstance is guiding you. So you received the card because the Angel of Clairstance wants to assist you in reconnecting and understanding this gift. A lot of you, it's like a GPS system, okay? But nowadays they have stuff that does it for us, okay? Like for me, instantly. Natural goes around in circles. Tennessee is just a round in circles kind of thing. Once you realize that if you get off at the next exit and you can go around in circles, it'll take you right back to wherever it was you was. Okay, but I think, and remember, any story I share means something to you. So it's helping you to help you trust your feelings, to help you guide you in the direction that you need. So remember, Taurus, the angel of clairvoyance. All right. Your hidden realm is a spiral dancer. Go figure. We're sensing a pattern here, Taurus. Now, what does she do? She actually guides us to the perfect part. She is the one that takes us. Let me just read this part out loud to you guys. I think it's this important because of all the other cards you guys got. It says, the spiral dancer moves with her own rhythms and steps to music only she can hear. Remember, I'm always singing. All right, she takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backward, but rather around and up. You're coming out of it this time. There's no way that you're coming out of it. Know that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. Follow her, for she dances in a magical way. So all relationships have a destiny. It does not matter. There is a destiny to each and every one of them. And what they're telling you is the better part is knowing when that destiny is no longer there. Like, I've served, I've done. Let's move it. I thought you might. Now, money actually has to do with people for you guys this month. All right, it says partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. Remember, helpful, not people that are helpful. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So when you get the helpful people, both people really will benefit as a result. And Pam, I know it's easier said than done in your situation, but I really feel like we can find a solution. Helper of thought. Now you're going to notice, and I'm about to hold it up so everybody can tell. Yep, he's holding a hawk. So now we have a message. Your life is about to start moving. What did I say? Very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all of your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. You know will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. So obviously there's people coming into your life and they're going to help you find what you need. Or it's people already there. Let's get a big round of applause for that for you guys on Taurus. All right. Love. Ooh la la. Did I read all the loves for you guys? Yep. Okay, speak the language of love, Taurus, this month. It says loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So try to be loving, even if it's the most frustrating person that you know. It really will give you a benefit. September, I think, is going to really be all about being nice when you feel like you're in a panic for Taurus. All right, reconciliation and release an ex. That sounds interesting, right? Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now remember, this could be someone you didn't have time to have a relationship with. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean we're talking about the same person. Wait a minute, that person's coming back so I can let go of them? Well, maybe that too, but the time has come to clear your energy. So there's somebody that needs to go, okay? Or how we feel. Maybe they did you a certain way. Well, then that's next. Maybe they did you a certain way, okay? And you need to let go of that before you can step into this relationship that is coming, because time. It says, You are trying too hard. Give it time, Taurus. This person's coming. Like, Pam, I know you're not necessarily interested in the love life aspect of it, but I mean, it's going to help. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It says, try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. So technically in love, remember what it said, speak the language of love. It's going to be a month for Taurus, I think, basically to like give back to people, because there is sadder people out there than you. Right. There is definitely sadder people out there than you. And you just remember that. Okay. Now, that being said, I've got one more spread here. We can ask some questions. I mean, maybe some of you are thinking of some as we go along. I didn't know. But I love this. Okay, so we're at 40. Do it 41. Well, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, Miss Maria. Okay. Virgo, here it comes. All right, your first one is allowance. Okay. It is, this is the sacred geometric shapes, and every one of them has different things. And I promise when we get into like different months, I will make sure I tell you all of them. Maybe we'll just, talk in little forms. But the frequency of allowance invites us to open to whatever comes our way without judgment, which that is the hardest thing to do. Without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So whether we wanted to this year, everybody's had to grow. We've all had to grow. They haven't given us no choice. None. All right. You guys got I think it's Pleiades. It's the people. It's like, we're the from the angel realm. Okay, but this is like people. Okay. Work your light, it says. It's the work your light cards. All right, it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So Virgos actually have a double mission. I have a double mission. When I had my Akashic reading done, it told me that I am Archangel Michael, which is divine. Oh my God, like right here, like it just completely left. Power, divine power, and divine order. I hate for things to be like a huge mess, and I don't necessarily mean like the house. Although when it gets to that point, but I hate things to be, I like to fix things for people. Maybe that's a better way to put that. Perhaps too much. I'm just good at it. Okay, so Pleiades, Virgos, are actually this group, and it's Pleiades, and it's a group. And you're also here for a double mission, the channeling and uplifting humanity. So, Pam, the fact that you're Virgo on those moon and rising tells me that that's where you're getting like confused. Like, your life is supposed to be doing one thing, but now this Pleiades thing is saying, oh my God, now I've got like this makes a lot of sense. I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but at the same time, something about it feels like so familiar. All right. Ten of Wands is the first chakra card for your tarot chakra cards, and it is the yellow one. And it's overthinking, overextension, overburdens. You guys are a hot mess. There's no other way you're right. A hot mess. Hot mess. All right, and your challenge is the King of Cups. You had 2 10s and 2 knights. And those have something to do with what's going on in September for you as well. Right. Now, the 2 10s of coins, you got the 10 of coins in here. You also have the Knight of Coins. Just throwing that out here while I'm looking this up. So, doesn't mean that all's lost for Virgos. Okay, 2 10s could be indicate new jobs, new duties or responsibilities. Lucky breaks concerning the question are not uncommon. All right, now this is September, so lucky breaks in September will not be uncommon for you guys. And 2 nights indicate a meeting of old friends. So again, here, you could go to the flea market and meet a bunch of guys that you used to talk to. So remember, that was also in Taurus. Okay, now, your challenge is the King of Cups. So it says, get ready to create your own path. Okay, but the challenge, Virgo, is that you don't necessarily like people tell you what to do. All right. The card hanging over your head for the next 30 days is the 10 of Coins. And this is actually your yellow chakra. Now, this is all about birthright, contracts, comfort, luxury. Okay, so now you're going, oh my gosh, remember Pleiades? Remember Pleiades? Hey, remember Pleiades? Hey, Mr. Ramsey, if you have a question, just go ahead and make sure you ask it. Now, Pleiades, we're talking double mission. All right, now, your Knight of Coins is your next 30-day card, and that is all about being honorable, profitable, your throat chakra, and your next 3 to 6 months, all about, it's your throat chakra. So throat chakra is about things that we want to say to people, but we can't necessarily say it. Okay, we may need help saying it. Okay, now, there could be an invitation to someplace in 3 to 6 months. There could be a proposal. Could this be 3 to 6 months out? Yes, but I make sure I tell you so that you know what you have looking forward to. Now, Virgo, in your for and against spot, which means that this is basically what's going on. This is kind of like the swirl that swirls around your month. We're talking about the Queen of Cups, and as we know, and just about any deck, the Queen of Cups is all about being intuitive. She's gifted, and if you remember, right, you're right, you're a hot mess. She's like, I'm still asking. Okay, let me get there, girl. My middle is trying to borrow money again, Mr. Ramsey. Okay, now, the Queen of Cups, calmness, being gifted, psychic spirituality. Okay, now the card I chose, and you're going to agree with me, this is a beautiful card, Virgo. Okay, beautiful card. Look at it, the emeralds, the butterflies. This deck, I love this deck. I just really have to get to the part where I'm going to use a different deck to answer your question, Miss Maria. I'm almost there, I promise. Okay, it's this homecoming, reunion. How good can it get? Isn't this a beautiful card? Like, some of these cards are so amazing. And I picked the card out of each deck that was going to be the most important for that, for that particular month. So, beautifulness. By the way, if somebody gives you an emerald, they're supposed to be yours for life. So, just letting you know. All right, legs. I love my legs. Virgos, I love my legs. As I forgive and release the past, my thighs become firm and beautiful. I know this sounds crazy. Legs, Virgo. Your thighs will become firm and beautiful. My calf muscles are relaxed and strong. I move forward in life unencumbered by the past. How about that? Didn't know that was invited in all that, did you? All right. Virgos have the angel that's got them the most this month. It's going to be the angel of divine timing. Okay, so it looks like some things are actually going to fall into place. It looks like it will be the month that divine timing does fall into place for some of you. And she's like, God, Maria's going, please let that be me. Sisters of the Seasons in your hidden realm. Okay, now this is all about something you may start in summer, but it comes in its place in fall. Okay, so fall does start in September. So something that you became, remember, divine timing, something that you guys could have started in the summer will pick up in fall. And it goes that way for everything. All right, money. Virgos, you're going to love this. Now, remember, we talked about the Knight of Coins. This is not the first time we're talking about this. Okay, windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, your health, and your charitable work. Very good card. I love it because it's Christmas. Christmas is one of my favorite times. Not my most favorite holiday, but it is up there for me. 5 of action for money. Your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. Hear that, Miss Pam? Drama into your life. You have the right to excuse that now. I think that's probably a solid yes, but I think that it's going to be one of those later day closings. Hang on. I think somebody's going to have to come up with some paperwork, just to let you know. All right, the bear and the child. Yeah, the bear, yes, they're both yes. Right, they're both yes, miss. They're both yes. But don't be shocked if it looks like, they come up with the paperwork when they need to come up with the paperwork. Just throwing that out there. All right, so now we're hitting on love for Virgos. And by the way, the one where the Whispers of Love, 2 cards came out. Okay, so there's some of you, again, okay, I'm going to do this one first because we're talking about divine timing, okay? It says, you will meet your soulmate, but when the time is right. We can have many different soulmates, and this could be your highest spiritual soulmate. And I know factually, Miss Pam, you've gotten that card before. All right, look inside yourself. Again, you're not going to have a choice. It says, examine what is causing you to feel this way. If it's a lot, then it's time to go. Unrequited love. What you once felt, maybe not be there. Maybe you never really felt what you thought you should have felt. It's a convenience. But it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So they're asking you to have faith in what's being presented to you. Now, if you're still not sure, and there'll be questions, there will, spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. The house? Yes, I said the house. Yes. Don't be shocked if they have to get last minute paperwork together. So it could be a very late closing on the 6th. Also appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. All right, you'll notice that she has a seashell, but she's looking into it like a crystal ball. Okay, she's seeing another opportunity. Okay, and I love this one. Spend quality time together. And that looks like wisteria, but I bet it's lavender. Listen and talk to each other. How's things going? How are you feeling? What's going on? Well, this is how I feel about this. Can you fix it? If you decide that person can't fix it, okay. Well, then, I'm going to tell you what's next. I'll tell you where we're going for that. All right, anybody got any questions? So we know the answer for the house is yes. 2 cards are both yes. Hey, Miss Michelle, thank you for joining us. How's my girl? You got a question? I can just shuffle up for you. Oh, let me do the fairy ones. Oh no, one of them fell. Ooh, action, we want action. It says, stop hesitating. Movement creates this magic. Nothing can hold you back, Miss Michelle. Isn't that a beautiful card? And I love the winged Pegasus. It says, stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. Anybody else got some questions? Miss Charmaine, do you have a question? Oops, that went way down there. Miss Pam, do you have a question? Anybody? Oh, some of you have been having dreams. No, I did not do Pisces. I only did Earth. I gave you a lot to think about, didn't I, Miss Pam? Right. I'm doing Earth, and then I'm going to do yeah, no, it's Cat 4. Right. It's going to hit. Hey, where's Panama City as far as where in Florida? Can anybody tell me? Middle? Green. Compassion, love, and cultivation. So anybody's dreams, you're actually wear green. It will make you feel better. It is your throat chakra as well. And it is Raphael. So it'll love, compassion, cultivation, working things through. So that's what you're doing with your dreams. It just may not seem like it. Well, see, we're all working up to something. And even though we deny that we're doing that, we are. Wouldn't that be great? That would be great, Miss Michelle. You saw a lot of things that you didn't see. The universe does that. You can type your question. The universe does that to make us stronger. Like somehow we get to this thing. They do this to me all the time. And then they'll slow me down or they do something. Oh, God, no. Is it the Gemini, I think? The one you need to let go of or the reconciliation? No. You know what? North, thank you, Miss Vicky. I forgot you was in here. You was so quiet. But I'm doing air later. No, it's not Gemini. It's not that Gemini, if it's the one I'm thinking about. Just even in my stomach, that's like a hail to the no. What? Right, we know who has to go. That's the Gemini. This is a hail to the no. Now, let me see if it will tell me. Well, it's a Knight of Swords. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a Knight of Swords, a younger person. Or it's just somebody that goes headlong into the wind. No, he's not coming back into your life, no. No. That much we know. Miss Vicky, you got a question? Let me do it, Miss Vicky, just because you sat there and was such a good girl. Let me pull you a fairy card. Really? Union, Miss Vicky. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. That's an ugly dragon. Can I say that out loud? I didn't call the fairy ugly because you can hurt a fairy's feelings. So please don't do that. But union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. So it's over towards, like, Jacksonville's at the top. It's over towards the other way, right? That's where I thought it was, because we're coming out of Alabama. So I figured that's where she put it. But here's the problem. It's going to take a north shift. Hopefully it all stays to the left, and I'm still going to the beach. I still ain't quite sure which 14th through the 21st, or I don't know. Well, they weren't really sure what was going on there. They knew you'd be back. They're just happy to see you. And they didn't leave either, so they knew you'd be back. All right, darling. Thank you for coming. Many blessings, many blessings. Miss Pam, you still with me? This one's been a long one. So, but, you know, a lot of times we're going to get a lot more people. They're going to join us in, and we'll have fun. I like fun. So later I'm probably going to do air. If not, I'll do a couple tomorrow. But I got to go over to see the other baby's grandmama. So don't forget, everybody, if you're on the other site that I work on, I have a double tomorrow from 3 to 5. So it would be probably 4 to 6 Eastern Standard Time, in case you're free. Depending upon where you live, for me, it's Central Standard Time, so it's 3 to 5. And then they actually have me change the next schedule. Next week is different. I have off Wednesday and a double then on Saturday. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here if no one else has any more questions. Many blessings to my fans. Thank you for joining me. I'm so blessed. If you have not hit the subscribe button and the like and the bell, please do so. If you're new to my site, please do it. I would appreciate it. That way you know whenever I'm on live. You're welcome. I'm going to go. I have a child asking for money and I haven't even checked on it yet. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I will be back with the rest of them. And don't forget, it's new moon this evening. I can't believe I forgot. I almost forgot to tell you guys. New moon. It's in Virgo. I did post on my page a link to it. The things that and that would be why, once I did the Virgo reading, you can understand why this new moon could have been a little bit of a hectic or exciting day. But, you know, it's for bringing new things into your life. So full moons to get rid of, new moons to bring in. So don't you guys forget to take care of that this evening. Write a note if you want to. Take it outside and burn it. Make sure you burn it in a place that it's not going to spread and catch fire. Or you can keep it. Doesn't really matter. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. Many blessings. You guys can still type before I get rid of it. So, I mean, if you still have something to say. All right, many blessings. I will talk to you all later.